What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Let's dive in here into Bitcoin to see what is going on. We're going to take a look at some other markets such as the SP500. The DXY is looking at a very interesting point right now where it could have a deep correction, which I'll explain right away in this live stream. We're going to analyze some altcoins also, like always. I'm going to go through the comment section. And before we get started, everyone, make sure to absolutely destroy that like button here. If you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the live streams, if you enjoy everything here, absolutely destroy that like button, guys. Very much appreciated for the YouTube algorithm, of course, to grow the channel and the community. And before I go through, guys, I want to talk about, in the trading competition, we were in the top 20. We actually just ranked 20 right now, but we did get stopped out from a trade, and this was Serum, SRM USDT. This wick over here stopped us out on this short trade that we did have. I was expecting this solid wall on the VPVR, this major range to hold as resistance, and having a failed attempt here in the breakout and have a correction. We got a massive volatility wick, okay, here. Nobody's called me in the whole morning, and now they are calling me. Right, we got a massive wick, got us stopped out. But what I want to show you is the winning ratio that we do have for the competition, okay? People feel sad when we stopped out. We got stopped out. What happened? This, that. Well, it just happens. This is part of the game. And what I want to show you here is the winning ratio that we do have from all of the trades that we have been posting here for the competition. All right. And the winning ratio is absolutely enormous. We only got stopped out on Unify and also on Serum just a few hours ago. So we have had insane winning rate on the trades. So far, we're not doing bad. We are ranked 20 on the competition out of 460 teams. But this happens when you get stopped out. People get sad. We got stopped out, but it is what it is, guys. Stops are there to protect yourself. Now, I'd be a little bit cautious here because, this can be a fake out and we can have that correction. This can be easily a fake out from this resistance zone on the VPVR and have a big, massive correction. Or it can actually be a pretty legit breakout because, volume is actually pretty high. This is something that I should have noticed yesterday. The uptrend volume is strong, okay? And yeah, it's shorting. There was a little bit of risk here. Absolutely. There's always risk on trades. And volume was actually pushing up, all right? But we were hitting resistance. I like to short at resistance for that potential correction. And, this is a very, very tricky moment right now where this can actually be a fake out or a legit breakout from these highs, because it is with high volume, and the top here of the value area high of this range, okay, can actually hold as support and continue up. All right, so stopped out no matter what. If it does correct or pump, out of this trade, we'll be looking for some other trades, of course, because there's only 4 days left for the competition and we want to absolutely crush it. The next few days are going to be very, very risky. We either go to the top 10 or we move down to, below 100 because of the risky trades. All right. Anyway, we can go through Bitcoin right away. We can go through the comment section first of all, and then I'm going to go through Bitcoin, see what's happening, because Bitcoin, Ethereum, we did get a pretty nice bounce from a range, okay, that we did mention on yesterday's live stream, a very important daily level, such as Bitcoin, such as Ethereum. We can go through that. All right, a quick explanation on, you can jump into a scalp day trade position on this on these important levels, which I'll go through right away, guys, right away. But I need you to destroy that like button. We've got almost 400 people watching at this moment, so absolutely crush that like button. Joseph, thank you very much for joining the live stream, one of my strongest moderators. I can see Scotty here also. Quick hello. K Talist, let's go, Andy. What's up, my Tether legends, as Bernie. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work, says Mr. Ripples. You love you so much. Happy to join the live stream. Absolutely phenomenal, Mr. Ripples. Quick go through here. Morning, Andy. Looking forward to the next trading setup. Not financial advice. Ranking 26 in the squad. That's ranked 21 out of 462. Proud to be with you, buddy, says John Edge. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. I mean, it is, you know, it's not the best. We're not the best, but, you know, almost up there. We're up there. Ranked top 20 at this moment. Let me just quickly confirm. Yeah, we are top 20 out of 62 teams, which is pretty good enough, guys. We've got a pretty nice winning rate. We do get stopped out, guys. I don't know anyone that has 100% winning rate. This does not exist. No bots, no professional trader. You know, risk management is good to protect yourself from these moments of stop loss. So anyway, Andy and Tino, all the TA you will ever need, says Nunchaku. Yeah, Tino looks pretty good. That is from Traders Reality. He looks pretty good also. I have watched a couple of videos. Looks pretty good. Yo-Yo Legend says Market. Joseph, thank you for joining. Good day all, says Chris. Racing Pixel. How are you? How is everybody today? World Series of Trading team represents, says Joseph. Absolutely, guys. We're not doing too bad. It's going to be very difficult to get into top 10, but it's a very possible. And this is what we're going to fight for in the next coming days. So hold on tight, because we either jump to the top 10 with risky trades to get that P&L up with high leverage, or we move all the way down, okay, to 50, 80, or below 100. Let's try and not make that happen. But for the trading competition, you know, if we want to get, you know, if we want to get a prize, it needs to be in the top 10. So it's time to push. It's time to push those trades, those risky trades. And it's all, of course, at the end of the day, it's a competition. You know, we've had a good time. A lot of people saying that they have learned a lot, you know, in this competition, how to enter, how to protect their positions. And yeah, this is only going to continue, guys. Right, so let's go. Andy K Catalyst, how are you doing? Kiaton, Hamo, L5V, Subsonic, hello everyone. ALBZ, hey mate, ready for some schooling? Yes, absolutely. Good morning, Master of TA. Not Master of TA, but I hopefully, you know, some things make sense. Looking for probability scenarios, you know, uptrends, downtrends, support, resistance. You know, thank you very much for all of the insane support, guys. I haven't hardly had any bad comments, which is a good sign, I guess. We need you, says Laura. What's up, Andy, says K Talist. Smash that like button, says Kraton. Absolutely. No volume, ALBZ. Yeah, stay cautious. Stay cautious, because we're going to go... yeah, right. Said hello, guys. Hello to everyone. Hello. How is everyone doing? Yeah, Andy, can you check the fresh weekly that I currently support? Sorry, please. K Talist, can you repeat that question, please? With you all the way, says Scotty. Let's do this. Yes, we can. Let's go, says David. Absolutely. You in the top 5%. Pia McCand, when will you retire, Andy? When will you retire, Andy? I mean, I absolutely love this, you know, I absolutely love this. Of course, you know, how much, you know, you retire. What is retire? You need to always do something, I guess, in life, even though, as you know, as much money as you have, you know, something that, you know, inspires you. You know, I love trading. I love technical analysis. I love, you know, YouTube is absolutely great. A huge community, you know, knowing a lot of incredible people here. So yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal. I'll probably be doing this for years and years, which is absolutely phenomenal. Andy, can you check helium? Absolutely, we can check this. Natalie Bitcoinsensus, how are you doing? How are you doing, Natalie? I think Natalie and me are going to do a live stream afterwards. We're going to talk about, you know, different scenarios, her opinion, my opinion, her technical analysis, my technical analysis. We're going to try and put them together and look for those, you know, high probability scenarios in the market. So Natalie and I will be doing live today, if everything works out well, round about the US Open, the New York Open. When Lambo, yeah, when Lambo is probably not going to be this year. Right, okay. Helium is one of them. Can you check if we are breaking out of a falling channel on BTC, please? Yes, this is what I am taking a look at right now. Raymond, you're very welcome. He talks so much, I'm out. Hip hop culture radar. Oh, okay. Sorry. I might need to say hello. I want to interact with the community because sometimes I don't read the comments. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Talks too much. It is what it is. I want to do a bit of everything. Okay. A bit of TA, a bit of interacting with the community. But enough talk. Let's dive in straight into Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin here right away. We were talking about this, higher low ascending channel. Is this a successful breakout? Is it a fake out? Well, we are in a very, very aggressive downtrend. Okay. Very, very aggressive downtrend. And usually, when you create a kind of an ascending channel, a consolidation, it tends to break down usually. All right. It does tend to break down usually. So if we zoom in here, what has happened at this breakout of these higher lows, this higher low trend line? Okay. This is attached to the wicks to perfection. We did have a breakout. We're having a pretty solid bounce right now. Where are we bouncing? We did have a little bit of volatility below this range. It is a major daily level, the $19,400 range. We had a couple of wicks below this. Okay, as you can see, a little bit of a consolidation below this range. So this daily level has held nicely. We can see a bounce of support, a bounce of resistance, consolidation, resistance. All right. It is a major level where it has been respected in the past. This is a level, okay, from November and December of 2021. Sorry, no, 2020. November and December of 2020. A large consolidation that we did have here. Major daily closes and opens at this $19,400 range. We have also this pretty nice spike on the volume profile, okay? Big volume. It is a major level, and this is why also one of the reasons that we are managing to hold this. We're getting a little bit of reaction and we've had a bounce, okay? So yeah, what is next for Bitcoin? We need to know that we are in aggressive downtrend and lower is possible right now. Now, a lot of people might be confused because I was looking for this range to be hit for a potential, big short at that level. I did a long here. I got protected on a bounce. This was explained on the live streams the last couple of days. Nice short position here, explaining a little bit of price action and volume where you can get into, very nice trades, price action and volume, okay, with market structure, where the volume pumps and retraces, where the volume is higher in a trend. Of course, it is the leading market, okay? Let me just go quickly here on the 15-minute chart. Just a quick recap on, what we talked about the last couple of days on the live stream, right? Just for any people that have missed this, guys, this is absolutely golden. All right, I did a very nice short short position right there, showed on the live stream on the 10th of July, and showing that the market structure, of course, is to the downside, and when you break support and when you break support, it does usually turn into resistance, especially when you have high volume. Okay, very nice trading opportunities right there. Okay, bounce of resistance, breaking with high volume. All right, multiple examples on this scenario. Anyway, so let me just zoom out here on the 1 hourly. And we can take a quick look at Ethereum, okay, to see what has happened and what can currently happen on Bitcoin. Of course, shorting is safer at this moment. We are still in this aggressive downtrend. We are at kind of supporting ranges, but if we do get a big bounce in the next coming hours and maybe a couple of days, we could be looking for some shorting opportunities, big resistance levels. What is the biggest resistance level right now on Bitcoin at this moment, looking at the 1 hourly chart? It is right over here at the $20,400, $20,500. It's a huge resistance zone. Biggest spike on the VPVR. We have had this level very well respected as resistance. We did have a small consolidation here. I was expecting a potential bounce. We were forming, I was very, very patient here with the community. They were asking, are we long in this range? And I'm saying, no, not yet. Let's see a little bit of a sign of strength, guys. This is insanely important. Being patient in trading is absolutely key, guys, absolutely key. And this was a very, very strong resistance range. Let me just go recap this. And a reason why I did not enter, okay, a long position at this range. We did have strong resistance here. I'm talking about the $20,400, $20,500 range. Big resistance, guys. So you expect, you know, if we've got insane price action and we've had the correction and we are consolidating, is this time for the long, right? A lot of people might get confused, and we talked about this being kind of a diamond reversal pattern because we did have a large spike here. All right, this was price action created on the 11th of July. Right over here, the US Open right here, we had a massive volatility wick in the middle, and you know, I was saying this could be a reversal scenario, but I am not longing yet. I am not longing just yet, guys. I want to see a sign of strength, a sign of volume, okay, and then you will have time on a potential quick retracement, all right, to get into any long positions. Wait for that sign of strength. Clear fake out here, nothing too impressive, because basically here you are hitting a major resistance zone. This is not a clear breakout. This is not a clear breakout. No signs of strength, okay, just so you can, guys, you know, and I did not long this. You know, people know in the Telegram group for the World Series of Trading competition, asking, are we longing? Are we longing? We are holding the range. Are we going too long? We are consolidating. Not yet. No signs of strength. What happened? We started falling, and of course, obviously, you know, we're not going to short this. You could actually even short this because you know, you are losing, you know, this range, and you are starting to lose this low, and we went to lower levels. So yeah, totally protected on that scenario, even though I got someone in the Telegram group saying Andy was longing. Andy was saying to long. Absolutely not. Absolutely did not say to long, of course, and I do not say long and short on the live streams, of course. I was saying get ready for a potential long opportunity if we see some sign of strength, and that did not happen. We came down. Of course, I am not a bottom shorter because, you know, in a downtrend, I would, you know, I don't want to short here. It's just not, doesn't make any sense for me. I usually short resistance and long support. In this case, I missed a trade right there. You know, no trade at all. Didn't miss one. There was no trade for me. Continued lower. So just waiting for another opportunity. So right now, let's analyze the situation on Bitcoin. Then we can jump on Ethereum right away. And I can go through some other, you know, go through the comment section. CPI report today. Long got to be careful. Yeah, long's got to be careful. Absolutely. CPI report. We do have some news, important news on the US round about 2:30 Central European time today. So we got to be staying cautious with any longs. Okay, we could get more dumpy action. Let's just focus on Bitcoin right away here on the 15-minute chart, and there is something, you know, quite interesting. We are hitting the biggest point of control right now, getting that rejection from the volume traded the last 2 days. This is 2 days of volume traded, biggest point of control, you know, getting that rejection pretty nicely at that level. We are in aggressive downtrend, so yeah, still does look like that we are going to go lower. We do connect here a trend line here with the lower highs, you know, pretty still aggressively and lower highs, creating a resistance. This is very likely to get rejected and continue down. Something here that looks pretty interesting, like I said, where there is high volume, guys, where there's high volume pushes the market in that direction. The big retracements with low volume are the moments to short, right? And the market structure and a big aggressive downtrend, of course, if you are looking at price action and volume, where there is high volume, in this case on the 15-minute chart, high volume is to the downside. You know, the bears are in total control here, pushing the price down. Bulls on the retracement are losing control. Absolutely, there is a little bit of volume here, but still not enough, okay, to have, you know, bullish momentum. What is happening right now? You know, we do have a spike here in green volume. There is a small sign of strength here. This is a moment we need to be cautious. We have been going down for quite some time. So just being a little bit cautious on, you know, those potential swing trades. We've been going down for a long time. Are we going to continue going down? There is a sign of strength here with high volume, so we need to be cautious. This is an alarm for any people wanting to short this range. You know, it is a little bit of an alarm when you do high volume. If we would have got up here at this level of $20,500 with this kind of volume down there, or with this kind of volume even, then we're saying, hey, the bulls are not showing any pressure. You know, the pressure is massively to the downside, as you can see with the volume on the 15 minutes, pushing the price down. They're absolutely in control. The bulls have stepped in right now with high volume, and this could be a potential, you know, stop as an A. No time, you know, no, we're not going to push the price anymore here. So this is a moment to be a little bit cautious here with this high volume. All right, higher volume does indicate a potential reversal scenario. Let me just go here to the 30-minute chart and zoom out a little bit just to show you here, you know, in this case right there. Let me just get a volume profile. Let's get this, you know, messy chart a little bit clean, and just show you this downtrend. Okay, just a quick explanation when you want to be cautious. When you are trading lower and lower and lower, obviously high volume, red volume, bears are in control, biggest volumes are to the downside. But when you get a big spike in green volume and correct, you know, this shows strength. This shows that the bulls don't want the price of Bitcoin to go below this level. And what happens? You actually have a reversal trend to the upside. So reading volume is very, very important. Of course, you started an uptrend when you had high volume at the very end of a trend, if that makes any sense at all. Of course, now we have in this volume, you know, then we had this uptrend with pretty high volume to the upside. So, you know, just something to be cautious with this high volume. Of course, we are still in an aggressive downtrend, still creating lower highs. We are hitting a point of control here at this volume traded the last few days. So yeah, stay cautious. You know, there is a 50% chance, you know, for me right now, in a potential retracement and break up, or actually continuing down. So just a moment to stay cautious. Let's jump in here into Ethereum, because on Ethereum, we did talk about, you know, a short-term bounce at this level. On yesterday's live stream, we were talking about this scenario. You know, we are breaking this support level, higher low. Okay, we were breaking this higher low support range trend line. So, you know, lower is very, very possible. Of course, we could have retraced all the way up here and come down, or continue down and potentially get a bounce here at this $1,040 range. We went all the way down to 1,033 approximately at these lows. But the bounce happened. The bounce happened. We can see this level being respected several times on Ethereum. Very large consolidation here, holding this daily level. So we talked about this daily level yesterday. This is a daily range from January of 2021. You know, a very, very solid daily close here with volatility. You know, 3-day candles not managing to get below $1,040, closing above that range. Okay, so a pretty impressive, solid level. And we also wicked down here, as you can see, and managed to hold it nicely as support. So these levels are very, very well, you know, they need to be marked up because they are respected in the future. And you can see it right over here on Ethereum. Okay, so we did get that short-term bounce on this level, as you can see on the chart. You know, potentially for a quick scalp, quick day trade. So yeah, anyway, let's talk about 1:30 UK time is the news. Yes, Andy Dreamer says, Andy, do you consider it safer to short BTC now if I missed the chance to short at 21k? It's a risky range at this level right now, because technically, ascending channels, usually break to the downside. We are in a very aggressive downtrend also, but we are sitting at support at this moment. We are getting a solid support range, on Bitcoin. We haven't successfully broken out yet out of this, higher low support level. We are currently above this range. We are technically still creating higher lows at this range. I do think, there's a high probability at some point you are going to, break down this level. But you could still have a little bit of more volatility. It would be a safer short trade, in my personal opinion. Okay, not safer. There's nothing safe here. There's high probability zones. Right over here, just if we do get some, big pumpy action, with low volume, with lower volume from this downtrend. So this is what we need to eye, basically. If we do get, the price action of Bitcoin pumping, to 20,500, this is only about $700-800 away. There's not much for Bitcoin. We could see, if the volume is very low still on the 4 hourly, on the 1 hourly, this is hitting a huge resistance zone from the volume traded the last couple of months. We have big resistance. We had a little consolidation right there, a reaction. So if we do get several hourly candles at that $20,400 range, give or take a few $100, because of the volatility, and have failed bullish attempts, then this is very likely gonna be a good shorting opportunity. This will be the moment potentially where we are going to finally roll down and continue this downtrend. I would be very excited basically to short that range if we do get a consolidation. At this moment, we are currently above. We're still technically creating a higher low, so just staying a little bit cautious at this range. Smash that like button, Crypto Legend, says Scotty. Absolutely, thank you very much for the support. I'm stuck in a long since 21k. Is it wise to close it now with a loss, or should I sit this out? So yeah, this is very difficult. Sometimes it is just worth to accept the loss, okay? Because what is happening right now on Bitcoin, we've had a large consolidation here for quite some time, over 4 weeks right now. And we could be at the verge of, Bitcoin potentially having aggressive moves to the downside. Just like we did right over here. After this consolidation coming from a downtrend, guys. Yeah, this has happened to me in the past, waiting to see if we can bottom out or have a relief rally and get out at break even. Sometimes if it's not too much, okay, of your capital, it should be in between 1-3% approximately. Sometimes it's just better to accept the loss. I know a lot of people, even though I do give these trading opportunities for the competition, I see some people just I might put a 10x leverage trade, and then I'll get pictures of people putting 25x, and they're very likely going to be risking more than 1 to 4%, 1 to 3% of their capital. But it is what it is. I can just give you what I do and what's useful for me and how to protect my position. At the end, of course, this is not financial advice, and you guys do whatever you want. But it's pretty funny because, a lot of these trades that I've been sharing for the Bybit competition, and some of them are pretty, I do have some people also saying, wow, I missed out on all of these trades, and I got full in onto the Serum trade, which got stopped out. I mean, this is the thing. I got into all of these trades because I was actually sharing my trades. And some people miss them because some people are not active always on Telegram and, miss them. And unfortunately, some people missed out on the green trades and got onto Serum or Unify and got stopped out, and they're in the red. But, it is what it is. And a lot of the people also, like I said, with leverage, putting a little bit more leverage, cheeky leverage, in some of the trades. Anyway, trading is an absolute adventure. It's an absolute adventure. You know, you need to, at the end of the day, this is only experience, okay? I hope I'm just sharing my experience. Hope you're learning a lot, and you know, the longer you stick and the longer you are more consistent, the better, you know, trader, analyst, you know, risk management you're going to be at the end of the day. Right, enough talk. Just I'm talking a little bit too much. Don't forget your girlfriend ADA, Andy. Right, let's take a look at ADA. Absolutely. Also, check out DOT is at the bottom. RSI daily is bullish. BNB and Solana. Andy, you are the best, says David. Okay, wow, a lot of altcoins here. Let's take a look at what's your thoughts on the P cycle. This is something I haven't checked out, Hassan. I'm going to check it right away. But yeah, supposedly the P cycle tops has been spot on. I remember seeing the P cycle top, okay, right here. There was a P cycle top at this range. It was totally true. Bitcoin topped. We had a big, massive correction. And it has been predicting the last tops for this other cycles. So P cycle is something, you know, I will check out, because supposedly the P cycle is saying that the bottom is in. We're having a cross of moving averages and you know, some other kind of formula of the P cycle chart. And, you know, supposedly this is the bottom on the, looking at the P cycle. So P cycle low is in. Yes, Robert. Yeah, I did see this. This is something I'm gonna check out. Anyway, just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Let's take a look. Right, enough talk right there. Let's take a look at BNB and Solana here for David. So let's take a look at BNB and Solana. One of the trades mentioned on the competition was BNB, and I did freak out. We left the trade on BNB. But it was a very successful one at the end. It was a short position. Some people stuck to the short. I said, guys, protect your position or get out of the BNB trade. And we actually came all the way down to take profit. Stop loss was very well safe. This was one of the trades that would have been, you know, when you want to protect your position, you're in doubt a little bit. So there are some signs of strength on some cryptos, and I said, you know, I am exiting BNB. Some of the people did manage to stay in the trade, and it was an absolutely insane trade at the end. Anyway, that was past performance. Let's see what could happen right now on BNB. Well, what we can see here on Binance Coin, we can zoom out here on the 4-hourly chart. Massive fake out here from these lows, bang bang, and also managing to hold this lower high trend line from these lower highs, holding insanely as resistance. This was the shorts trigger, you know, massive shorting resistance level. Is this very likely going to fail or break out? You know, it's a risky moment, but it's worth to take a trade. So at the end of the day, we did not manage to get above this resistance level. The 4-hourly close is also exactly at this range. So it's an important level. 4-hourly close exactly at $242. That was the shorting level. Resistance. We finally got rejected. So what is happening right now? You know, this is potentially also another fake out. We got a little bit of a fake out here from the lower highs. And maybe this is a potential fake out also from this higher low trend line. The most important level for confirmation is, of course, breaking the low, where you could get heavy resistance. So far, what is happening on BNB is that we are sitting at a very strong point of control level on the volume profile from the last 30 days, as you can see here. Big solid level from large consolidation range. A lot of volume here. We are currently sitting at this range. It's a risky one, but yeah, getting a exact bounce at the 618 range, 6.5, as you can see here. So from the low over here, hitting at the one of the biggest point of controls, 618 level, large consolidation, getting that bounce. Okay, there's some scalping opportunities here on BNB right there, just getting that bounce from the point of control. Very, very risky right now. I would say taking a look at Bitcoin, or depending on Bitcoin does look like it could get a pretty sharp correction at this range. Let me just zoom in on Bitcoin. Zooming closer to Bitcoin, we can see that we are hitting, you know, one of the biggest point of controls from the last few days. It is technically still creating lower highs. So yeah, Bitcoin could actually correct from this range. There's only one issue. That issue is that there's quite high volume, you know, at the kind of bottom of the trend at support levels. We are at a very difficult level. Of course, shorting these pumps is high probability. So, you know, if anything here for a day trade scalp, shorting is better, of course, at big resistance levels in an aggressive downtrend. Only thing, if you are shorting and you're in profits, you need to protect your position because there is a small sign of strength here. All right, bears have been pushing the price down lower, and there is a small sign of strength here. So just stay extremely cautious, protect your capital for any potential bigger relief rallies. Right, let's take a look. Matic cup and handle. Let's take a look at cup and handle. Don't chase trades. Wait and see a 50-50. Can you check seller? Yes. Let's take a look at. Right. Let's take a look. If it's the P cycle low, wouldn't we going up? Depends on CPI today, 8:30, says Rob Jimenez. Yeah, I mean, if it's the low, then of course, yeah, it's it's time to long. I shorted and stop loss already in profit just in case, says Market M. Very good, very good. I mean, this is really technically it is a shorting level. Okay, you're moving up. You're technically creating lower highs still. You're in a very aggressive downtrend for the last few days. You're hitting one of the biggest point of controls right there. If you are shorting this $19,800 range, you know, stay cautious, get protected, just because we are seeing a little bit of a sign of strength here with volume, and we are basically technically creating higher lows, and we're still inside of this support, okay, higher low trend line. So stay a little bit cautious. We could see bigger relief rallies. But yeah, if anything at this moment for a day trade scalp, it is obviously a shorting level, okay? It is a shorting level here inside of the pump. Haircut, yes sir. Yes, Captain, I have had a haircut. Yeah, yesterday. A little bit of a haircut. Yeah, starting to have a lot of hair here on the sides. It was time. Get to 300 likes. Woohoo, absolutely. Let's get to 300 likes. Okay, let's take a look at some altcoins. I'm getting distracted here with the comment section. Right, which one was it? Matic cup and handle, says Robert. Let's take a look at Matic right away. Matic, I closed my Matic trade. I said to the people, yesterday's trade was Matic and Serum. We got absolutely destroyed with Serum. Massive volatility. This is the thing with mid-low cap cryptos. They are insanely manipulated, easily to manipulate. You just throw 1 million in there and the market will just go up and down. So yeah, they are extremely manipulated. So stay extremely cautious. This is why we have our stop losses. If stop losses hit, just move on. Let's look for the next trading opportunity. Yesterday's trade on Matic is still very well in a profit. I did close my position. I did warn people, there are some kind of signs of strength, but you can either close your Matic trade or protect it. You know, our entry point on Matic was at about 58 cents or 59, yeah, between 58 and 60 cents on Matic, which was yesterday. You know, looking for that lower high here at the 618 from this drop. Okay, getting rejected here, so drop here, come back up, and we are looking basically for that 51 cent level on Matic for our take profit one, which would be claiming, okay, this range and hitting the higher low support line. Okay, I think it can hit it very, very well in the next coming hours. So if you are protected, if you are still in the trade, you know, you might be hitting, you know, that take profit area here. We almost hit the trend line from high lows. I think lower on Matic is you know, very, very possible. But anyway, we are protected on this range. I closed with some profit. I think it was about 40-50%, you know, profit from my risk from the percentage of the trade, around about 50% profit, slightly below that. Happy with that. Let's take a look at, you know, this cup and handle scenario. I got someone here, cup and handle on Matic. Yeah, also you could say it's an ascending triangle. We got a very strong resistance level that has been touched, where we do have the biggest point of control from the volume traded the last, you know, 60 days approximately on Matic. So, you know, we are creating higher lows. We are hitting a wall. So, you know, this could continue. I got someone here in the comment section, Robert, saying cup and handle on Matic. You could arguably discuss, yes, also. Arguably discuss also that this is a cup and handle. You need to be a little bit cautious here. A little bit cautious. Let's go to the 1 hourly chart, because this is creating a kind of a descending channel. Descending channel usually, you know, want to break up. Cup and handle there, yeah, very, very possible. We are in a very aggressive downtrend though on Bitcoin, on everything, guys, so stay cautious. Long trades are extremely risky. In a downtrend, you know, in a downtrend, long trades are risky. They are more risky, of course. So let's, you know, go with the trend. Let's lean to the high probability scenarios, and that is on the pumps, trying to get into shorts and go with the overall trend to the downside. But, you know, there are some signs of this, you know, potential ascending triangle, cup and handle. But let's not forget, Bitcoin's still aggressively in a downtrend. You know, everything's looking still a little bit bearish. So stay cautious, stay cautious. If you have entered the short at 59%, 59 cents, you either protect, you either take profit, you either wait for lower, okay, because we could come down here and maybe take a bounce on the point of control. This was also the take profit zone, 51%, which is a big spike on the VPVR. This was also a reason why you could have a kind of a fake out here on the breakdown, and this would be the take profit zone just in case you do get that bounce. So yeah, you might be well off if people have protected their Matic trade. You know, you could get that leg down to break the lows here. As soon as you get close to that 51%, you know, take some profits, Andy, please check dot. Andy, is cup and handle more efficient in the bottom or the top trend? It is usually at the top of the trend, okay? Cup and handles are, you know, they're not usually they can be created, but they are more riskier at the bottom of a trend, okay? You usually want to see them at the top of the trend, okay? Showing that strength, because you do this, and then you do this, and basically you are hitting for the third time a resistance, okay? And that is, you know, the high probability kind of scenario, right? Where you are going to continue back up. Hit that like button for Andy Man, says Robert Jimenez. Absolutely. BTC is dumping. Yeah, Bitcoin is dumping. Bitcoin is dumping. Yeah, we basically, you know, this was either a short trade or no trade, basically, because there was some signs of strength. Bitcoin dumping, hitting the point of control, also hitting high volume range. Yeah, kind of high volume range here from this drop. There is a little bit of volume there, not too much. But yeah, stay cautious, guys. If you are shorting Bitcoin, protect yourself. If you are shorting from this $19,800 region where we had this big resistance, make sure to protect yourself, because you could be creating a higher low. There is a possibility of creating a higher low. Why is there a possibility of creating a higher low? Basically because you have, a sign of strength here with volume. You have a pretty nice spike of volume here. So stay cautious. Of course, you do have this range over here, zooming in on Bitcoin. So you've got these lows being resistance, right? There have been resistance, a little bit of consolidation. We've had a spike above this range, and we are, if we do come down to 19,600, 19,550, stay cautious. If we do kind of consolidate here, we could bounce back up. It is a possibility. And the reason why is because of the volume that we have here, guys. Volume has been great to short all of this range. The only short that I got here into Bitcoin was this one right over here. Only short position I got in from the last few days was this one that I shared on the live stream. I was getting stuff ready, enter the short. The reason why I entered this short, like I said, was the successful breakout with volume from this support level and retested resistance. But of course, volume is showing the pressure. So low volume on the retracements. Yeah, this is absolutely, insane for shorting. Once you get a sign of strength with higher volume at the, after trading down for quite some time, yeah, this is an alarm sign. This is whip. Stay cautious with any shorts. This could have a bigger relief rally, just because you are seeing some signs of strength while you're reading the volume. Right. Direction looks bullish at this moment. Yeah, well, obviously at this immediate short-term moment, direction does look bullish. Okay, if you have been shorting at this 19,800, stay cautious, guys, on your way down. Take some profits, protect position, because of this sign of strength with this spike in volume. Right. USDT also heading down. USDT also heading down. Is that at 0.99? Andy, long-term BTC, please. Let's take a look at, long-term Bitcoin. What can we see for long-term? Well, we can go to the Bitcoin chart here, and on the weekly chart, let's go to the weekly chart and take a look at this scenario over here. This is the weekly chart on Bitcoin. And one of the things that is happening right now, we are holding, guys, the all-time high. We are holding the all-time high from 2017. There is much more money in Bitcoin and crypto right now. Of course, a lot of money has left the market, yes. But a lot of people are eyeing this, okay? A lot of big investors right now also, they are thinking, is this, are we going to break the support level? Is there going to be enough selling pressure? Are people going to lose hope in Bitcoin and even go below 2017 levels? And this is the thing. This is why we are holding the range. These are technical levels. This is why we hold them. People know this. People know that this is a level, or, we either buy Bitcoin at this range, because this level might hold, or or we sell and buy cheaper. It is a critical range. No doubt in my mind, guys, that if we do break successfully below $19,000, it's going to be a historical buying opportunity, you know, as we get closer to round about the 10K levels. A lot of people want to say, you know, I want to buy at $10,000. I want to buy Bitcoin at 10,000. Yeah, me too. Me too. I will be having some stable coins on the sidelines, because if we hit $10,000, I'll be like, oh my goodness, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Get ready to buy. Get ready to buy. But I'm dollar cost averaging here anyway at this range, just in case this holds. So long-term perspective, of course, this is going to be easy. We either hold this $18,000, $19,000 range in the next coming weeks and get a pretty nice bounce and probably come down and retest it and then, you know, start pumping crazily by 2023. Or we either break down and hit $12,000, $10,000 potentially in the next coming weeks and months. And that will be the moment, guys, that I am going to be all in, you know, all in Bitcoin. I might be selling some, you know, different other stuff that I got just to buy Bitcoin if that happens. And of course, there will be a major large consolidation or a big bounce. You know, there are two scenarios. We either consolidate here nicely with big relief rallies and then start pumping like crazy at some point by 2024, 2025. Or we have a pretty aggressive V-shaped recovery in the coming months when people understand that the dollar is going to be doomed. Okay, now everybody's excited with the dollar right now. Yeah, of course, everybody's excited with the dollar. You know, dollar's doing absolutely phenomenal. You know, Bitcoin's doomed. You know, long live the dollar. No, the dollar will reverse aggressively at some point in the next coming weeks, months. You know, will it be this year? Will it be next year? I don't know, but it will reverse heavily, you know. So this is the moment, you know, we want to be cautious. This is the moment you want to start investing in these kind of, you know, risky assets. This is my long-term perspective on Bitcoin. Basically, there will be a huge dollar reversal, and you know, when, you know, look at this. Dollar looked like it was going to be the massive, you know, insane, massive strength world reserve currency back in 2001. We had a massive correction, you know. Overall, zooming out on the dollar, it is in a very aggressive downtrend with lower highs. So, you know, we are in this pretty aggressive uptrend. We could pump a little bit higher, yeah, but I am expecting the dollar to peak out, you know, in between this year and next year. Very likely. It's just very likely to happen. This is not going to do this. This is not going to do this in the coming years. It's just not going to happen. With inflation, you know, you know the deal. You know the deal. It will reverse at some point. At some point, it will start reversing aggressively. And, you know, this will be the golden time for Bitcoin. It will be the golden time for Bitcoin. So it's in my personal opinion, not financial advice, it is time to stack up those sats. Right, let's go through the comment section. Head and shoulders on the 15-minute BTC. Head and shoulders on the dot, please, for Ibrahim John. Absolutely. Hi, Andy. Could you check the total crypto market cap? Would BTC drop if lose billions? Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. I got a few altcoins. Dot. I got Polkadot. Right, Polkadot. Take a look at Polkadot. DXY is dumping. DXY dumping. Yeah, stay cautious. What I want to show you on the DXY also is that we are hitting, you know, this support trend line from higher lows. It has been very well respected here for rejection. We are hitting it for the second time after a big, massive. Hang on a second. There might be a pretty nice harmonic pattern here that I need to check out with some fib levels. Yeah, stay cautious for an aggressive drop. Also on the daily, we do have some pretty I wouldn't say aggressive, but they are, you know, bearish divergence on the daily RSI. It's just at the verge of a potential correction, guys. It is at the verge of a correction. It is bullish. It's at the top, you know. It's at the verge of a correction. We well spotted this correction over here. It's hitting this resistance trend line, you know, with bearish divergence. It's just, if this starts correcting aggressively, we could see Bitcoin getting a bigger relief pumps. So stay cautious, guys, with Bitcoin. Stay extremely cautious. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here at Polkadot right away. Also, stay cautious here with Bitcoin. We are starting to see some signs of strength with volume. DXY just about to top out and potentially correct. SP 500, I do still think that the SP 500 can have some pumpy action. But of course, all depending on the CPI of the news. Also, CPI, do you consider news like CPI when doing your TA? Yeah, absolutely. I'll be not considering it for the technical analysis, but considering it for my trading. So if I do technical analysis and I do see some, you know, a bullish scenario or a bearish scenario, and then I can see, you know, very important news, CPI, whatever, you know, interest rates coming in 1 hour, obviously I'm not going to trade that volatility. I will be cautious. I will wait for that volatility to happen to follow the technical analysis high probability trade. I do consider news, not for technical analysis, but yes, for my trading to protect my capital. Will Bybit survive the bear market? Absolutely. There's more volume in Bybit than ever. So it's going down. It's going down, and there's huge volume on Bybit. It's growing. Bybit is growing. Yeah, absolutely. The large exchanges survive, you know, bear markets because people want to short. You know, these are leverage exchanges. Right, I wanted to take a look at Polkadot, and I'm going to take a look at the super chats right away. I got Polkadot to take a look at. Do you Chris, thanks for the super chat. I do consider the CPI news for my trading, not for my technical analysis. Technical analysis is technical analysis. You know, you might have a little bit of noise on the chart. But yes, for my trading, of course, you want to protect your capital while trading. If you have volatile news, then yeah, no trading for me, unless I have a swing trade. Racing Pixel, Andy, kudos to you, your crew, and this awesome community. Road to top 10, says Racing Pixel. My man, thanks for that super chat. Very much appreciated. Racing Pixel, very active in the trading group, very active here, insane supporter. Thanks for the super chat, my man. Kudos to you, your crew, and this awesome community. Road to top 20. We're in top 20 still, so yeah, it's going to be exciting few days. We either make a mess because of high leverage trades. We're going to try and get that P&L up to the top 10. It's going to be very, very, it's going to be difficult. But yeah, I think we can probably get to that top 10, guys. It's going to be pretty exciting. So let's take a look at Polkadot. Racing Pixel, thanks for the super chat. Let's take a look at DOT right away here. Remember, guys, most of these cryptos mentioned here on the live stream can be traded on Bybit. You do have an insane bonus available on Bybit down below. It's up to $4,450 that you can claim following the steps at the rewards hub. You need to go to the rewards hub tab and follow the steps. Okay, you also get 0% maker fee for 30 days. You don't pay any maker fee for 30 days, which is absolutely phenomenal. And you know, this is another good way to support me to continue with the channel, of course, and continue trading. This is the trading platform that I use every day. The community knows this, and I do get a small commission, of course, guys. It's another way to support me to continue, all right, with you know, doing YouTube, doing technical analysis, connect with the community. So if you are an experienced trader and you haven't signed up yet on Bybit, you do have an insane bonus to be claimed following the steps at the rewards hub. Let's go with Polkadot right away. All the info for Bybit and PrimeXBT, you know, for good bonuses are down below in the description, guys, if you are interested and you are an experienced trader. So Polkadot is, you know, it's kind of holding this massive support range. Are we going to successfully break lower? I mean, this is absolutely insane. It's just there. This is not a successful breakout for me. Volume is going lower and lower. Does this mean it's ready for a massive big breakout? You know, Polkadot is one of those cryptos that has, you know, it's at a solid range at the moment. If we take a look at the VPVR, right there, where we had a large consolidation in September till December of 2020, we are at the highest volume profile. Polkadot is one of those L1 projects that, you know, is massive and will do well in the next bull run, no doubt in my mind. So if we start dropping below $6, trading at $5-4, it's just going to be a very good opportunity to scoop up some Polkadot. Now, looking at the short-term analysis, it's a very tricky one. We can also see volume dropping. Okay, just something to point out here. Volume is dropping insanely. All right, we have had big volume on the moves up. Next move up, no volume at all compared to the big spike. So you could, just by looking at volume, why is this spike up having no volume, no less than half of the volume from the spike up here of the bull run in the beginning of 2021? And yeah, I mean, this is, you know, this is volume reading is so important to see exhaustion, to see a sign of strength, guys. This is also going to be in my course. Volume is something very important. Price action and volume is absolutely key for the trading. So what is happening right now is volume is extremely low coming in this downtrend. You know, we are falling and falling. There is, you know, volume pressure. There's no buying pressure, of course, but there's less buying pressure than selling pressure. But even though the selling pressure is very low with the volume, so will there be a moment that we are going to see a spike in volume here in the downtrend, which could indicate the potential volume on Polkadot? It's just very hard, because you want high volume at the top of a range, and then of course it's going to be very hard to break that volume if you're looking at the daily or weekly chart. So no volume just yet. No big volume. Well, there is, you could argue, you know, there is big volume here. There is big volume at this range. I mean, I would have to do a full analysis on this. There is pretty high volume, and this low part of the high volume spike is holding pretty nicely on Polkadot. Let's go here to the 4 hourly and zoom in a little bit. You know, there might be not a successful breakout on Polkadot here. You know, this range is holding nicely. It is a descending triangle, basically. So this is leaning slightly more bearish, of course, on possibilities in breaking down. But this also reminds me very much of Bitcoin back in 2018, where you could have that last push down, and this will be very likely a sign of a bottom, guys. If we break down here below $6.50 successfully, the $6, and have some pretty bearish momentum, and Polkadot is going to be hitting $5-4, you know, that is going to be an insane level. I will be, you know, looking that to be the bottom of this big massive aggressive bear market in the next coming weeks. So far for trading, this is not looking. This is a little bit of no man's land for me. No man's land. I wouldn't trust this breakout here of the support. Could be easily a fake out. Look how many drops we've had at this low, and you could have that reversal pump. Of course, all depending on Bitcoin, all depending on BTC. Super chat. Yeah, I've read the super chat. Have I got more super chats? I've read the super chats. Thanks. Right. Yeah, super chat. I've read the Racing Pixel super chat. Thanks, Joseph, for letting me know. Racing Pixel super chat has been read. Yeah, thanks very much, Joseph, for letting me know. Yeah, basically stay cautious with Bitcoin, guys. This is going to be it for this live stream. I will be doing another live stream afterwards with Natalie. We're going to share our opinion, her TA, my TA, and go with a conclusion for opportunities in the market. So thank you very much for joining. Check out the insane bonuses down below, guys, on Bybit and PrimeXBT. They are my favorite trading platforms. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website if you want the latest news and technical analysis ideas. We've just posted the latest article, Private Banks Representing Trillions of Dollars in Assets Offering Bitcoin and Crypto Exposure. This is a very good crypto news, of course, for the long term. Check out the article just posted a few minutes ago on the Bitcoin website, guys. We post latest news in crypto and also technical analysis ideas and levels. Totally free information down below on the Bitcoinsensus website. Guys, I've read the super chat. Yeah, I've checked out the super chat for Chris already and checked out the Racing Pixel super chat already, Joseph. They have been checked. Yeah, Racing Pixel, thanks for that insane super chat. Top 10 on the way. And yeah, the CPI news, I think, has already been answered by Chris. CPI, it does influence, of course, does have an influence in my trading, of course. Not in the technical analysis, but yes, in the trading. I am cautious with my positions as soon as we do have a big position. Super chats have been checked. Yeah, so guys, thank you very much. Joseph, thanks for the insane support always. Joseph behind me and my other mods, saying, check out super chats, and give me insane support. But yes, that have been checked. Thank you very much, Joseph. Thank you, community. I'll be doing a live stream afterwards, and I will see you in the next one.